Hi, and welcome to the Indigo Room. Today is day 26 of our Aapt series for manifesting your desires. Assume that it is real, act as if it's already done. Praise and thanksgiving.
Welcome to the Indigo Room. Serenity ahead.
Here we go, it's the indigo, sending the best and bliss, yes, so let's go. Bringing brainwaves to a higher plane, manifest your world, shaking the mundane. Shift up, make moves inspired, change self-worth for words, taking you higher. Bring forth your serenity, forget words like destiny. Cause the path to choose is up to you, so make your move to find the way in you. Touch the sky on mellow high, and spirits rise, and winds of change. So yes, I invite you to come on through. See how we do in the Indigo Room, yeah.
Welcome to the Indigo Room.
Hi, hello, and welcome to the Indigo Room. Today is day 26 of our series, our Aapt series. Assume that it is real, act as if it's already done. Praise and thanksgiving. Our topic tonight is: are you going with the flow of your own creation? I'm your host, Sydney Chase, and this is where we discuss all things spiritual. By that, I mean that we are non physical spiritual beings having physical human experiences. Life is supposed to be good, it's supposed to be fun, it's supposed to be delicious. Sometimes it gets wicky wacky, but we got tools for that. So, first, I want to say hello to everyone who joined us this evening, and then we're going to tickle our amygdala. Hi, Linda. How you doing? Funky. How you doing, Funky? And we got Momo in the house. Hi, Momo. We got Barb in the house. Hi, Barb. How are you all doing today? How you doing? How you doing? All right. So it was brought to my attention by my wonderful friend Linda that perhaps I should ask the question first so you could get all of your, you know, answers together before, I go to the end where we do our check-in. So just think about what your aha moments were for today, what your challenges were for today, and then, put them in the chat and I'll get to them, at the end. All right? Does that work? I hope so. All right, so we're going to tickle our amygdala. Where is your amygdala and why are we tickling it? Because, first of all, your amygdala is right here. You have two of them, one on either side of your temple. And when your amygdala is clicked closed, you are in flight or fright mode. And when your amygdala is clicked open, that means you are smiling, you're feeling good. It lights up your frontal lobe right here in the old noggin where your third eye is. And it's also a brain hack and an imagination. Great way to use your imagination and hone your skills. Okay? Get your imagination juices flowing. Juices, not juices. All right. So if you are driving a car, you're riding a bicycle. This is my disclaimer. I'll do this all the time. You're riding a bicycle, driving a car, working, or walking around somewhere. Just stop, right? And you're going to take a moment just to tickle your amygdala. You may be feeling wicky wacky right now. Hopefully, this will help you. And if you're not smiling by the time we're done, do it again. All right. So you're going to close your eyes and imagine that you have a feather in your hand, right? What color is your feather? What does it look like? Give it all the tones of reality. Really, really imagine you have a feather in your hand. I actually can see my feather moving when I'm moving my hand. And then you want to just feel your feather. Act like you're feeling it. Act like it's real, right? Act as if. And then imagine the bristles. What does it feel like? Is it fluffy? Is it fat? Is it thin? Okay? Really get in there. Feel all the bristles of your feather. Rub it around. Once you get that really good in your imagination, you're going to lift that up to the center of your forehead and then slide it over to the right and tickle your amygdala on the right, and then slide it over to the left and tickle your amygdala on the left, and you pull it out and you're done. Simple, easy peasy. That is the easiest way I have found to get a smile on my face when, I'm having one of them days. It's one of them days that you're going through. So tonight's topic, listen, y'all, you're in day 26. Day 26. How about that? You have been sleeping in the wish fulfilled, acting as if it's already done, and doing your praise and thanksgiving for 26 days. I bet you that's a new record for some of y'all, right? You probably did it maybe once or twice. Maybe you did it for a week. But now you're 26, you're almost at 30 days. What? You are magnificent. Look how powerful you are in your own experience. My shirt is kind of itchy tonight. So tonight we are discussing, the topic for tonight is, are you going with the flow of your own creation? I had to think about that for a little bit. And Spirit gave me that this morning because, they had to remind me. Yeah, Sydney. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, Spirit. Huh? What happened? I'm getting called to school. It's like, you're getting called into the principal's office. I said, are you going with the flow of your own creation? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Okay, well, maybe not all the way. All right, what am I doing? Huh? Well, when you think about, as you go about your day, and you have, slept in the wish fulfilled, you know what you're creating, you've written your script, you have your I am statements to reach for when you're in the wiki wacky, you got your affirmations when you're in the wiki wacky. But are you truly going with the flow of your own creation? Because we can get caught up going with the flow of somebody else's experience and creation, right? Someone else, it could be the television, it could be YouTube channels. Hello, that would be me. It could be content that, you are absorbing and you're reading, you're getting news flashes and Twitter coming across your feed and all these different things that are getting your attention, right? What are you paying attention to? Did you hear the word paying? You're paying for that, right? You're paying for that in lieu of your own creation. If you're paying attention to all of these outside things and you're not really paying attention to what you're doing and what your creation, what your baby is, your created baby that's inside of you, your dreams, your hopes, your desires, well, you're paying attention someplace else. And where attention goes, that's where your day is flowing to. So you're flowing with where your attention goes. And where are we putting our attention? How are we putting things that we want to create? Are we putting it on the back burner, or are we bringing it up to the front and really paying attention and taking care of it, right? When you just plant a seed in the garden, you tend to it. You water it. Make sure it has enough sun. You make sure that it's in the right soil. You might even go get some potting soil to make sure that it's got the nutrients it needs to grow. When we have children, we do the same thing. Hell, you may be paying more attention to your car than you are your own thoughts, right? You got to get an oil change. It's got to get to the repairman. It's got to make sure my tires are spun correctly, and it's got enough air in the tires and the right gas. I only put premium gas in my car, in my vehicle. But meanwhile, we're still putting all kinds of other crap into our mindset. I know a long time ago when I used to live at my dad's house, man, his TV was so loud, and that was what I would fall asleep to. I had to put headphones in so that, it wouldn't get into my subconscious. There was a time before I even knew about my subconscious and things of that nature, I would fall asleep with the TV on all the time. No big deal. Wake up, I'm aging myself now. I wake up and, you get that at the end of the television show, and you'd hear the Star Spangled Banner coming on at night, then you get up, okay, let me go turn off the TV, right? So what are you paying attention to? There are some spaces in your life that you can clean up. I had to do some cleaning up today. Okay. Spirit was like, wait, are you going with the flow, Sydney, of your own creation? Okay. All right, Spirit, I know I need to get rid of some of this wicky wacky stuff I'm paying attention to. And I'm on YouTube quite a bit. So because, making content and learning things and watching videos on how to create better videos and blah, 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 doing my homework and, watching tutorials on certain coding programs and etc. However, there's other stuff I watch too. Okay. And, I was watching, right? So I had to go into, I didn't finish. I'm in it now. I'm in the middle of it now. Cleaning up my subscriptions, things that I was subscribed to. Now, some of them I don't even watch, but they come up on my feed and I'm going, oh, I don't want to see that. But there were things that I was watching with regards to, the pandemic, right? We were in that. I've never been in a pandemic before, right? So in the beginning, I was following different content creators, different news stories and stuff like. I'm not in that zone anymore, right? I'm not even. Spirit is guiding me, so I'm cleaning up my content, cleaning up what I'm paying attention to, what's coming up in my feed. I'm not even. I don't even watch it anymore. So why is it still here, right? That's energy, right? That's an energy focus that I don't want to participate in any longer. So you may look around and think about things that you're doing and that you're spending your time with. Is that part of your creation that you want to focus on? Is that's some time that you can spend, right? Focusing on what it is that you want to be, do, and have in your creation. So I want to just encourage you all, right, to look at places in your own experience where you might not be going with the flow of your own creation, right? We want to bring in as much good vibrations and good feelings, thoughts, and good stuff that we can, because that helps us here in our subconscious and in our conscious and in our heart. And I noticed today, things were coming across my feed because there's a whole scandal going on right now on YouTube with a content creator and a music personality, right? The whole trial and all kinds of stuff. Everybody was glued. What's gonna happen? Including me. I ain't gonna lie. What's gonna happen? Because back in the day, I had subscribed to that person. I unsubscribed to them years ago. But now, right, everybody wants to see the comeuppance. What's going on? What's gonna happen? You getting sued? How much money did you have to pay? Blah, 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 blah. And I caught myself today after I got that message, I was like, all right, Spirit, all right. Unsubscribe, right? I don't want to listen to that. I don't want to bring that kind of energy into my creation and into my spirit and into my thought process. So there are things and there are places where we can clean up our vibration, right? I'm cleaning up my vibration. So I'm just sharing the message with you all. Because if you're paying attention, if you're not paying attention to your own creation, you are paying attention to someone else's, right? They're creating your experience. They are programming you and creating your reality. And I'm not feeling that no more, right? So we do want to pay attention to where we're paying attention. Pay attention to what you are paying attention to, because you're paying for that. You're paying for that with your own vibration, with your own manifestation. And I'm not here to judge you or tell you what you should and shouldn't watch. Only you will know what's good for you and your spirit. You will get some sort of feeling in your body, okay? It won't feel like it's wonderful. It won't be making you smile. It won't be making you laugh. It will make you feel heavy. And that's not the kind of energy we want to be in with our creative spirit, right? That's not the kind of energy we want to interject into this newborn that we have germinating inside of us. So one of the things I want to just share with you and have you take notice again is that you're the captain of your manifestation. You're the one. You're the captain of this. You get to direct it. You're the one that gets to direct everything. It's not me. It's not anybody in this chat. It's not your family. It's not your friends. It's not your boss. It's not any of those things. You're the one that gets to direct the flow. You're the one that gets to take care and tend to this new being, right? You water it, God makes it grow. Spirit makes it grow. Source makes it grow. You're the one that has to plant the seed of faith, right? You can have faith as small as a mustard seed, and it will blossom. But again, we want to pay attention to where our attention is flowing and going. Because where your attention goes, that's where you flowing, right? So you want to be flowing in a really good, delicious place and not in wicky wackiness. All right. So let me check out what is going on over here in the chat. I've never seen that much action in the chat since I started this show. So Momo says, my aha moment is that I can hand things to God to handle, which is completely amazing to me because I thought I was doing that already. But writing it on the planet, it just brought it to the forefront for me. Wow. I just need to read that again. My aha moment is that I can hand things to God to handle. What? Which is completely amazing to me because I thought I was doing that already, but writing it on the planner. It's just brought it to the forefront for me. Hallelujah. You go. So simple and yet so powerful. You are welcome and thank you. I'm going to have to take all of your comments that you guys have had about the planner and put them in the, in a little video or something. Do me a favor though, each one of you that did get a planner and are using it and you found it useful, could you leave a little review down there in the Amazons when you have time? Thank you. Linda said, my manifestation worked and not how I guessed it would be, but even better. See, this is what I'm telling you all, right? You think it's going to come in one way. But this is the way, right? You're in your wish fulfilled, right? And you're imagining it and everything is, and then it comes in some way totally different. It's not what you expected, but it's better than what you expected. That's what I love about leaving it up to source, God, to handle. Because it's always, I have never had it be worse than what I expected when, I stay in the wish fulfilled. I do my praise and thanksgiving, hand stuff over to God. I do the steps. And then it always comes in way better than I anticipated. That's congratulations, Linda and Momo. Linda said the client told me that she was taking a different route to promote a service she's offering, which removed the deadline for me and another person. Awesome. Awesome. This is what happens. This is what happens. Barb says, challenge. Work condition with boss's wife. Aha. When my inner being whispered in my ear that I didn't need to be bothered, I remained calm and composed. Hallelujah. Congratulations. See, our manifestations do work. They do. And if we just use the tools that we have and that we've been learning about here every night, right? They do work if you work them. It's entirely up to you to work them. They work for everybody else, so why not you? Why not you? Right? You are a magnificent creation created by omnipotent and omniscience. You're opulence. You're opulent. You're amazing. You're unique. You're extraordinary. And you're powerful. You are powerful beings. And once you realize that, right? Once you realize just how powerful you are, holy moly. Watch out, world. So, hi, Yaz Gold. Hey, girl. Hey. So we're just talking about going with the flow today. I finally figured out how to upload my video without getting a copyright claim. I was sitting here today. This thing has been driving me nuts. So I decided I'm going to make a video for people who use this particular Canva program and don't understand how they probably got the same problems that I have too. So I'm going to make that whole video and help others so that they can learn how to make their content and not get a copyright claim. Because I'm sure there's other people that experienced what I was experiencing. And it finally got done. So it's uploaded. Now I just have to do add the thumbnail and all that. And it'll be released in the morning. The second chapter. Oh my. Funke said, Not sure what happened last night, but all I heard from Brian Scott was take a deep breath. I was knocked out after that. Woo! That happens to me sometimes too. There's one that is the body one that's the one I'm listening to now. And that one knocks me out. Is it the body one? There's two of them. I have two. One is a short one, and it's about an hour or so. And then the body one comes in. And the short one, I never it's called a deep sleep or deep something. But when I put that one on, it will knock me out. I think it's like you have to count, and then he tells you to count from 200 to something. By the time I get to like 280, he starts at 290, some 300 and counts down. I'm out. I'm out like a light. So I absolutely understand that. That happens to me too. Hallelujah. Everybody's laughing funky because we understand. We absolutely understand. How are you doing, Yaz Gold? How was your day today? You can just write yours in the chat if you had any challenges or anything like that. I do want to remind you all that as we get ready to close this series off, I'm still going to be coming into the Indigo Room, right? I'm still going to be joining you. It'll be probably once a week, maybe. And because I really need to find a job now. And that's one of the things I'm focusing on. But I'll be here probably like Sunday and Wednesday, possibly, but definitely on Sunday, once a week, maybe twice a week, doing lives. But I'll be putting up other content as well because I'm creating the course, taking this and editing it out and, putting it over there on the Gumroad and working on other stuff and projects and programming and all that good stuff. You know what I also want to share with you? I think I shared this with you before, but it's been really helpful for me and it's been really working. The affirmation that I am one with infinite intelligence and I know all I should know on the subjects of, and then you put that, whatever subjects you want to put in there. It could be anything, right? It could be anything. And I've been putting all kinds of different topics and subjects that I really am interested in and I want to know more. And they're just coming into my experience, right? Information is coming into my experience so that I can learn more on those subjects and learn more on those topics. And they're coming in from really good sources, right? And they're very helpful. So if there's something that you don't know that you want to know, I suggest that as an affirmation for the day and, or add it into your affirmations that you've been writing. And I have a, brand new body. Thank you for my brand new body. I have a brand new body. I love that one. That's my new one right now. Yazgo, my mom has been diagnosed with Alzheimer's. Went all over me, but I let it roll off and had no offensive feelings but true peace. Wow, my aha moment for today. Oh, Yazgo, that's so good. I do know how that is. You know, when you're being a caretaker for someone. I wasn't in my good zone when I was doing that. I was taking care of my aunties down in Florida. They drove me nuts. They drove me batshit crazy. I ain't gonna lie. So God bless you and your mom. God bless you and your mom. That is good, right? And the more you guys work on, you know, using some of these techniques and having these tools that you can pull out, and you are using them, you will feel more empowered. You will feel more empowered. You'll get more skilled at it, and you'll be amazing at it, right? Manifesting in the beginning often feels very difficult and it feels very hard, right? And we're going through challenges and we're doing things, and you know, Sydney wants me to do this and do that. But once you start applying these different techniques, you'll find that they are you'll find amazing results, and you'll be shocked your own self. You're like, I did that. What? I did that, right? So we were just talking about letting go and going with the flow, not letting go, but going with the flow, and checking where in your own experience you can let go of some things that maybe just really don't resonate with you anymore. They don't vibrate the way they did anymore because you're moving into a different consciousness. You're moving up in your consciousness, and you will find that things that you're paying attention to or that you used to focus on just doesn't matter anymore, right? And you can ease those right up on out of your experience and use that time to work on your manifestation, work on your creation. It's like you're a sculptor right now, right? And you got this big lump of clay, and you have in your imagination what it is you want that lump of clay to become. So you've got this substance within you, right? And you want to mold and create that substance to what it is that you want to be. It's in your imagination. You see it. You feel it. When you're drifting into that drowsy sleep, it feels good. It feels delicious. And just know that, continue to know that it is growing. It is going to manifest for you. It will. It's entirely up to you. It's entirely up to you, right? It's entirely up to us to make sure that we tend to that garden. What happens when you leave a garden and you just, well, unless you got my garden and it just goes crazy and it just keeps growing. But typically, when you do not pay attention to the garden, when you don't tend to the garden, weeds take over. It gets overgrown. It may need water. The plants start to, wilt, especially if it's in the hot sun in the summertime. And you come back to your garden and you go, oh my God, what happened? Well, there was nobody to tend to it. We're the gardeners, right? We're the ones that tend to our conscious thoughts and our subconscious and our heart and our spirit and our vibration. Nobody's going to tend to it. Nobody's going to tend to your baby, your idea, your creation like you. Nobody. There's nobody. Nobody is going to do it. So be mindful. I'm not being judgmental. I'm judging my own daggone self. I'm like, all right, I got to let that go. Okay, I'm not going to look at that no more. Right? And you're making room for other things to enter into your space. What am I going to do now? Maybe you'll read a book. Maybe you'll create something magnificent. Maybe a new idea will come into your thought process of what you can create on the outside. A lot of times people say, well, I don't have the resources. I started my first business at my kitchen table making jewelry out of paper, call them paper stones, right? Out of paper. Sold them, sold enough that I was able to open up my own store. So you don't know what Spirit's got in store for you. You have no idea. If you're asking for money, maybe an idea about a business shows up. And then you apply yourself to that business, you tend to that business, you focus on that business, and next thing you know, you're making thousands of dollars every month. Maybe you're trying to manifest a house and you go visit your neighbor because, you know, she's sickly and you take care of her and you bring her tea or whatever, and she loves you so much. And then she tells you, you know what? I want you to have my house. I'm moving to go live with my daughter. And you go into the house and you go, oh my goodness, it has everything that I wanted. You don't know. So number one, don't decide on how it's going to come. Don't do that. Just figure out the what and have fun with it, right? Have fun. You're in Florida? Oh my goodness. What part of Florida? I used to be in St. Petersburg in Florida taking care of my aunties. Oh, I don't know. Maybe we're related. Oh, yeah. I used to live in St. Petersburg for about a year. I moved down there to help take care of the aunties because they both were like in their 80s at the time and had Alzheimer's. So, yeah. Oh, boy, was that a job. By myself with the two ladies. One was an avid drinker, and she kept drinking. Well, until her last breath, she drank a 6-pack of beer every day and smoked like a sailor. They cussed each other out every day. I used to have to get in the middle of them. Oh, Lord. Miami. Oh, you have a niece in St. Pete. Okay. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Everybody, you were all connected in some way. You're right next door to her. She's in Georgia. Now, I want you all to, let me take that off the screen. I want you all to, I know I give you a whole lot of homework all the time, but, you know, I never ask you to do what I'm not doing myself. Just think about how you are flowing, right? And think about your manifestation and your creation. And think about if there's some areas where you know specifically that you might, you know, shift your focus a little bit, okay? And give yourself a little bit of relief and let that go. You don't have to let the whole thing go, but just let a little bit of it go, right? And see how that works for you. Just see. Just try it out. And then, you know, pay more attention to the messages that you're getting from Spirit and what's coming up for you and your intuition and your guidance, because Spirit's always talking to you. It's just a matter of us listening. And I am going to put a short meditation guide on Gumroad. And if you haven't followed us on Gumroad yet, please do that. It is coming. I will be putting content up there, but it won't be until after this is over, because I'm always preparing for this, and it's every day. So make sure you follow Gumroad so that you will be able to get the content, because it's not going to be here. It'll be there. This will be, the Indigo Room stuff and anything that's related to the Aapt series and other content is going to be on Gumroad and on indigoroom.org. So make sure you do that you follow it. And Funke, did you want those subs? Gumroad does have an app that you can download to your phone. If you go to, it's for Android and iPhone. So if you go where you in iTunes, I don't know, the store for your iPhone, the iStore or whatever, where you buy your apps, you could buy it there if you have an iPhone. If you have a Android, you can also get it from there. But if you click the link, if you just go to Gumroad, I think it should give you the link so that you can download the app, because I have it on my phone. It does have an app. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to close the show. I'm glad that you all had, actually, I think everybody had a pretty successful day. Even when you fell asleep, it's still going into your subconscious. It's still going into your noggin. So that's what I'm sure of. But I'm glad that your mind didn't wander around. It just went to sleep. That's a wonderful thing. If you're new to the channel and you have no idea what we're talking about, you can start this series on your own and start your manifestation journey for 30 days by clicking the video that will show up here. It'll be there tomorrow. And that's the first one. And the one over here will be the video from last night. And you could subscribe to the channel right here. And thumbs up the video, everyone, and leave a comment down below if you want to share your aha moments or your challenges that you may be experiencing. And we'll all answer you. Well, I definitely will. I don't know if anybody else will, but I'll answer you. I want to thank everyone thank everyone for being here, and have a great night sleeping in the wish fulfilled, right? Assuming that it is real, acting as if it's already done, praise and thanksgiving. And remember who you are, right? Remember who you are. Remember that you are source energy right here in a physical body. Remember that you can be, do, and have anything that you desire. And remember, it's not being extraordinary that makes you unique. It is indeed your uniqueness that makes you extraordinary. And there is no one, not one single soul in the universe just like you. I love you. Have a great night, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.